me tell you what happened to us today. Today, you know, if you're in business, if you want to be successful, one of the main things that you have to do is solve people's problems or solve situational problems, right? So we had a scooter that had to be delivered today. It was over 100 miles. And y'all know across the country, it has been scorching everywhere. We're in Orange County. The temperature is about 91, 87 to 91, but we had to deliver a product all the way in Yucca Valley, which is in the desert. If you're familiar with 29 Palms, where the Marine Corps base is, everything seemed to have been going right. But supposed to be going to Yucca Valley. He ended up in 29 Palms, about 29 miles outside the way. He had to come back. He was supposed to be taking our customer to the bank. Guess what? It's Saturday. The bank closed at 2 p.m. What do? Do you get all caught up in stress and angry? No, you pull up that joy and you just direct them and say, let's figure this out another way. You've already driven 109 miles. The customer is looking forward to purchasing the bike. So we handled that situation, figured that out. Excellent. So he moved forward. We're going to take the customer to go get something to eat as we promised her because she's not really mobile. That's why she wanted the scooter. She wanted mobility. So he takes her to get something to eat. Everything works out. She ends up being able to pay for the product in full, and he goes to start the bike. Guess what occurred? He left, y'all, the keys in the ignition of the bike. The battery went dead on the bike. He did not bring any tools. He tried to kickstart the bike. Here we go with all these different variables. We could be frustrated, or we could say we're problem solvers to resolve this problem without having to bring the bike all the way back 109 miles to go all the way back 109 miles, come all the way back to 109 additional miles. That is too much mileage. What my colleague and I decided to do was send our driver to a local parts store, purchase a battery, which we do already have a contract with him. He purchased the battery. Mind you, it was about 110 degrees in Yucca Valley today. He ends up purchasing the battery. We realize he doesn't have tools. I call the company and say, listen, can we rent tools? I know they actually rent tools. They said, no problem. You don't even have to rent them. Just let him change what he has to do because we have a big box truck. Do what he has to do in the box truck, return the tools. There'll be no charge. So he did that. Immediately, y'all, I mean immediately, the bike started. We pulled up that joy. Joy directed us not to be discouraged, not to be stricken and caught up in variables and circumstances, but to provide for our customer the service of transportation and a good attitude. Took the scooter right back to our customer so she didn't have to wait. She did not have to wait. And in all that, we still had joy. We can make a decision, y'all, on how we're going to allow our life to deal with us, or we can deal with life. I choose, and I encourage you, no matter what you're going through, pull up that joy. Even when you're caught up in a situation,